Sundowns has a number of very talented players in their youth structures, but sometimes this talent gets lost in the mix during the transition to the big leagues. Because of the huge adjustment the youth players have to make to compete in the PSL, to try and make them acclimatise, the club has initiated the Elite program.
The Elite program that we have here at Sundowns Football Club, basically it's about bringing the talented players in the under 17, under 19 that participate in our M Tigers team that plays in the ABC League, and our multi-choice academy players, bringing them together and give them the same training content and program as with the first team.
This is a program to reward the boys who are doing exceptionally well in our 3 pillars at the academy, which is, of course, football, discipline and academics. Our senior technical team are very accommodating in allowing the academy boys to come closer to the senior team and to reward the youth players for their hard work, and it allows them to train with the senior technical staff. This program is an essential to develop players for our multi-choice program, and going forward for next season's multi-choice program, make sure we have players ready to play at that level.
For the older players, the physical adjustment is not so hard, but the program includes the under-17s, and for them, it's a big mountain to climb to compete with the older boys.
Look, I'm happy with the progress of the under-17 boys. We have about 8 that we are earmarking in a year or 2 to be ready for the first team. They've settled in very well. Yes, the physical challenge is there. It's part of their development process. The intensity of the training was initially a challenge for them coming from under-17 academic competition, but we started integrating them after the exams in December, and now you can see they are very settled in terms of coping with the intensity. So we hope that in time their physical development will come through and get them ready for the first team competition.
There's no age separation in the training sessions, and all boys train together and complete the task together. No age or size handicaps granted.
It's very good motivation for them. They get to spend some time at Kloekop with senior technical team and of course players. And that's most important for them, where with the gradual introduction into the senior team, there's none of that overawed feeling. They don't feel uncomfortable. The senior players have a bit of banter with them, have a little bit of fun with them, and it's a good introduction for the boys.
This will formulate the next golden age of player development for Mamelodi Sundowns. We hope that we'll have a core group of about 8 that can be fast-tracked into the first team program, as we're now cutting the amount of spending that is being injected into the transfer market. They are aware that the future is there for them, opportunities are there created for them from the head coach, Pitso Mosimane, in preparation for the future. So the sky is the limit for them. It's really up to them.
The sky may be the limit, but their maturity and concentration levels are relative to their age, and this makes it difficult for the senior team's coaches. A new approach is needed.
It's a challenge. Be careful not to forget that they are young boys, so they'll have their normal young boy habits. You need to find that balance between being hard and firm on them, but also understanding that they are young boys and they will do things that young boys are doing. But the most important thing is that they are taking in the concepts that we're putting in them, the training concepts, the philosophies of how the first team is playing, that they take in and they are able to apply it. So yes, we have some fun moments, and there are those days where we have to push them and grind them, because they also need to realize that this is serious business. At a big club like Mamelodi Sundowns, opportunities are big for them, but also they can fall by the wayside very easily if they are not careful.
The philosophy through the club is exactly the same for all age groups, so they understand the philosophy very well. But in terms of the technical requirements, it moves up levels and levels and levels. At senior team level, you have no time when you're a young player. You get pressed immediately. So for them, they now start understanding how important the first touches and all those sort of aspects of the game.
The Multi-Choice League has been an overwhelming success, so much so that it's evolving to emulate the PSL and form the perfect training ground for the football pups.
Next season, if all goes well, the MDC League will be 30-game league, so we'll need these younger boys and give them a fair opportunity, to develop and grow over a 30-game competition similar to the first team, and that will create ideal preparation and development opportunities for them, traveling, staying in hotels, training on the same program as the first team, and we hope in 2 years' time, by 19, they are ready to compete at that level.
We wish the Elite program all the success it deserves.